Hey, what up, everybody? Steviebreech coming to you. I hope everybody's pre-ordered your WrestleMania 27 Blu-ray. I know I ordered mine from BestBuy.com. If you pre-order from BestBuy.com, you can either get the DVD or the Blu-ray for $19.99. DVD release is tomorrow. I'm excited. It was the WrestleMania I went to. It was not my first, it was my second, but it was a great WrestleMania. I can't wait to pop it in again. I haven't watched anything off YouTube or watched it on any of the stream sites or anything. I've been really waiting until I can actually pop that Blu-ray in and check it out one more time to see it, just like everybody else saw it on TV. But I headed over to WWEDVDNEWS today, and with the bad news that they made some edits to the DVD, and there's some edits on there that I agree with, and there's some edits on there that I don't agree with. I mean, some of them aren't that big. I mean, the first one is during the Cole and Lawler match when Austin came out. He flipped him off. He gave him the double fingers to Michael Cole, which all in all, if you're gonna edit that out, that's no big deal. I mean, you got to think of these DVDs. They still want them to be in that PG range, and you can't really be having that on there if some kids gonna get a hold of it because they don't really want the backlash of all that. So if you just take out 2 seconds of middle fingers, I'm not that big. But here are the next really big ones that really blew my mind. For a lot of people, Triple H's entrance almost made WrestleMania for him. I mean, not even the match, just when Triple H came out wearing the I don't even know if it's like a skull and a crown, but he came out to Metallica's "For Whom the Bell Tolls," and I guess they're just pulling that out, and then they're just gonna put in their own in-house music that they're sort of gonna make. If you pop in the ECW pay-per-view DVD, when the Sandman comes out, they play Enter Sandman. At the event, if you watched it on the pay-per-view, you could hear it. And actually, they went over and they redubbed it on the pay-per-view DVD, but they didn't really do it all that well. You can actually sort of hear both of them at the same time if you're actually listening for it. So all in all, I don't like this. I mean, they paid enough money to use it. They should have paid the little bit more to put it on the DVD. Like one of the things from WrestleMania that really made it for me the last time these guys fought was the Limp Bizkit promo for Austin and The Rock. Um, that whole music video I think is one of the best promos of all time, and WWE paid enough money to put that promo on the DVD. So I mean, I don't know why they would go cheap here just to not have that on Triple H's entrance, especially that it's Triple H and how meaningful it was to the whole thing. And then on the other side, when the Undertaker came out, we're not going to hear Johnny Cash. We're not going to hear Ain't No Grave. They just sort of like dubbed that over with the normal Undertaker Dong theme song, which they played it for so long. They put it on TV for weeks and weeks and weeks, and everybody's sort of used to that being, the Undertaker's theme song. And now we don't get it. I don't understand why the WWE would go cheap there because when I look back, I mean that was the thing that me and the guys we sang that song all week long, mostly because our first trip to Access. That's the only thing we heard. The hour and a half or so we were waiting to get in was just the Ain't No Grave, Ain't No Grave. So I mean, not having that on the DVD, I probably won't notice after a little while, but I think it's pretty dumb for them not the cash have to do it. And then the second to last edit is the crowd booing the John Cena entrance after the choir sang. That's understandable. I mean, they paid a lot of money to make these cool intros, and they can't really let the people think that it sucked. Let them make up their own opinion. So they just took those boos out. That's no big deal. They've took botches out of matches before for any pay per view DVD, not just WrestleMania, but um, so that's not the biggest deal. And then at the end, it says that the Triple H Hall of Fame speech on HBK. They said that it reportedly lasted an hour, and on the DVD, it's cut down to 30 minutes. I'm surprised it's 30 minutes. So that when I was sitting there in the Hall of Fame, it honestly felt like he was maybe 5 to 10. All those speeches went by really fast. I thought that when we bought the Hall of Fame tickets that they were going to be, dreadfully long and just die on. But honestly, just being there feels real special. It's an honor to actually be there for such a special occasion for these guys that gave us everything in the wrestling business. Even Drew Carey's speech, that felt like it was just a couple seconds long. Um, but even if it's 30 minutes, I'd be really surprised because honestly, being there at the Hall of Fame, everything went by really fast, and it didn't feel like anything to me. If it was an hour, I'd be really surprised. I'd have to hear it again and see if there's anything I can remember being cut, because there's no way that I believe he really went for an hour. But hopefully everybody runs out to Best Buy, pre-order those Blu-rays and DVDs, $19.99. Some of them actually shipped last week, so I think some people today will actually be doing unboxing videos on that. So I think that's pretty cool. Just do the in-store pickup, and you don't have to wait for the delivery if you live close to a Best Buy, because that's what I'll be doing. So check it later.